Well, back now with Tim's Burn. 18, I just counted. Love of God. 18 horses in Tim's Burn. Why is it so hot in here? Let's get right to it. There's going to be some, you can't see it, but there's a lot of chicken scratches here. I had to move some horses around that I had missed. I didn't realize I missed as many as I did. Ale Sun is first on the list. Got to get Ale Sun going on a consistent schedule. She raced bad her last start, but was awesome the start before that. So let's get work on getting Ale Sun back going good. Arctic Force might end up on the free agent market. Not because I don't like the horse. I love him. We just can't find a place for him. I'm looking at all the tracks we have trainers at. That's a tough spot. Straight non-winners of 3. Wow. Non-winners of 2 even is tough. So, Arctic Force. Beach Boutique will be back going with Tim this week. She came back in the other day, I believe. Bottle of Red, just always a bridesmaid, but picks up good money every week. She's another one that we could potentially move. The last thing we want to do is find her up in the non-winners of 4. That could be catastrophic. So, we'll see what happens with Bottle of Red this week. Compass Rose DC raced so technically she's with Jason right now, but she raced so good the other day. She'll be heading back to Tim tomorrow or Monday. Braymar's now turned out, so I guess not 18. Braymar's now turned out in the field for the season. Gray as a new red is sitting on a win if we can get her in a consistent racing schedule. Problem is she's an Ohio bred in Pennsylvania. If we don't get her raced, we'll race her once more. If we can't get her in right back after that, then maybe we'll just call it a season, put her away a little fresh, but sharp as a tack. Gray as a new red certainly looked good her last start at the Meadows. Captain's Maid will be coming back in another couple of weeks to Tim. We'll get her started back up and see what she looks like for the winter time. I'll Play It Alone is back going now. He's in to go this week. Gonna need a couple of starts with this guy. I was happy with him the other day, but he needs a little more speed in him. Not that it's not there, just with all that wind the other day. Couldn't get a big qualifier out of him. Jazzy Judy's back jogging, good now. Tied up a little bit. Is she going to qualify this Thursday? We'll see how her blood looks tomorrow before I answer that question. Spend that money. Indigo this week again. Like to get her on a consistent racing schedule. Also, Oso Pine probably heading to Tim's this week. He's over Jason's barn, but Jason's barn's about to move. So Oso Pine will be heading down to Tim. Path of Totality's in 9-hole this week. She was awesome her last start. She's knocking on the door. She'll get there. She happens to get tired. She's got a chip in her knee. If she happens to get tired, we'll stop with her, take that chip out, and shut her down for a good 90 days probably. That's my girl. Another one. Got to get her racing. If she doesn't race this next week, then I'll probably just pull the plug on her and turn her out. Rooney Blue Chip flipped his pallet the other day. We'll get him in. I'd like to get 2 or 3 lines on Rooney. He's most definitely going to end up on the free agent block, so to speak, at some point in the near future. Stonebridge Simba is racing good and didn't race good his last start. He finished 7th, but had raced good up until the last 2-3 starts. Just that class got tougher. So what do we got to do with Stonebridge Simba? We are going to have to either find a class he can race in. He's dropped down now into the non-winners of 4,500. That class he can do for sure. It's what happens after that I'm worried about. So we'll see what happens this week, and then we'll make our decisions with Stonebridge Simba. Spirit of Dio, she's heading to Indiana this week right after a race on Monday. She's got I don't think she's going to get to the Breeders' Crown. I'd love to say she is, but I don't think it's going to happen. She'll definitely, hopefully, get to the Crossroads of America after the Pegasus Stakes, where Globetrotting's going also. That's what I would like to see from our girl Spirit of Dio, but we'll see. We'll see how things go tomorrow. White Tiger, second again the other day. He's got to put his act together. He was really good, but should have won the other day, and I suspect you'll see him come forward this week. Rose Run, Why Not? Keep your eye on this filly. I'm telling you. She was really good the other day. If I had got any room, if I had raced her, straight up raced her, she's a winner. I got locked in and got in a bad spot with her. I suspect she'll bounce back really good her next start. So that is Tim's Burn. We'll be back in a minute. We got 4 left. Be back in a minute with Mario's Burn.